Hello friends, it is Chelsea, aka Hungry Hippo, and welcome on back to another Playing With Me. This week I used the... oh god, what mystery kit was this? I don't remember. It's called Friendcaetion. Let me see if I can dig through my leftovers and tell you which month it was, because I don't remember and I'm too lazy to look it up other places. So let's just see here. Let's see, where are we at? Where is that it? Nope. I don't remember which month it was. It was called Friendcaetion. I do remember that. I used the foil bundle that came with it. Because, you know, why not? Oh, here it is. It is May 2023 mystery kit. Friendcaetion. Okay, why did I use this kit? I don't know. Because it's pretty. And also it's got like a summery vibe to it. I was trying to use like summery kits in June for, you know, obvious summer reasons. But yeah, came with this like sparkly gold foil bundle, which I thought was really pretty, so I used it. Excuse me. If you missed my Playing With Me from last week, which go watch it, because like, why wouldn't you? But I got the vid. I'm over it. Sorry, that was gross. I'm over it for the most part, but still got some residual whatevers. Let's see what happened this week. So Monday, had to work, read. Got a package from Shane, however you want to say it. Went to dinner with my mom, and then we went to Dollar Tree, because like the restaurant we went to is like right by the Dollar Tree. And then I had to pay my car insurance, because I kind of need insurance for my car. It's illegal to drive without car insurance in the state of Indiana, and I'm sure everywhere else as well. Tuesday, I had the day off, but I was up super early because I had a bad dream. Don't ask me what the dream was about. Couldn't tell you. Does it matter? No, probably not. I had a YouTube binge, and then I started working on my digital planner. So I'm using Canva, and it's slow going, and also I've kind of sort of given up on it, but it's still there. Like it's just I'm not working on it, because it's just taking me forever. Because like ideally, I would love to have just the entire year digitally planned, but like also like I have so many other planners. Why? You know what I mean? It's just kind of, it is what it is. I made some peach crisp because the weekend before we'd gone to an Amish grocery store and I bought a shit ton of peaches, and we weren't eating them because that, and they were like super ripe when we bought them, so they were going bad. So I made peach crisp, and then I took some to my sister and her. Well, I took them to my sister, but while we were there, of course, I can't not go say hi to the dogs, you know. And I was tired because of course I was. Wednesday, work. So last week I told you guys we're still not back up from our downtime. This week Wednesday was the day we actually went back up, and we had so much drama, you guys. I have to tell you about this. I'm just gonna talk about this because I don't want to talk about the day by day. If you have any questions about where stickers are from, please let me know, and I will let y'all know down in the description. I'll let you know if you have a question about where stickers from, leave it in the comments. I will let you know. I will say about 90% of my stickers, the shops are closed now, so I'm sure you can find a suitable substitute. But anyways, so Wednesday, we came back up from our downtime, and we were very specifically told, do not get into any programs unless you are told to get into them. Like, pretty obvious, right? So, anyways, one of my coworkers, E, decides that he's going to get into one program in the morning that he was told not to get into. So we're like, hey, like, you need to get out of this program. Like, we literally told you to not get into it, right? So he's like, oh, I'm sorry, I thought we were allowed to get into it. It's like, no, we literally told you not to get into any programs unless you were specifically told to get into them, okay? So later in the afternoon, I'm standing around talking to one of my other coworkers, and she says, because I was like, well, I was told, we were not to get into this program, and she says, well, E is in it. And I'm like, what are you talking about? And so I look, and sure enough, E is in the program. So I go to our team lead. Now, our team lead was super frustrated because of some other shit that was going on. And so I go over to our team lead and I'm like, hey, like, what's going on? Also, side note, I was pretty proud of myself. This font that I had was actually a very close match to the font that was included in the foil bundle. So, a little pat on the back for myself right there. Anyways, so I go over to our team lead. I'm like, hey, E is in this program. Like, what's up with that? And so she gets up and she looks over and she says, hey, E, you need to get out of this program. And he was like, well, my patients are crossing over to it, so why can't I use it? And she's just like, yeah, we like all told you not to get into the program unless you were specifically told to get into the program. And so I go to lunch, I come back from lunch, and E is gone. And so everybody was just assuming that he had gone to lunch. Turns out he did not go to lunch. He went home because so he had sent a group text to like our entire, because like our team lead was out on like medical leave or something, I don't remember. Our supervisor was out on medical leave, and so all day our supervisor's texting us and just like, you know, keeping us updated and stuff like that. And so E had sent a text message to our supervisor in that group text, and he was like, hey, are we not, like, you know, my patients are crossing over into this program, so why can't I use this program? And our supervisor was just like, yeah, I told you not to get into those programs. And my team lead, like I said, super frustrated because of a bunch of other BS that was going on. She's just like, I don't understand why you're not listening. Like, I've told you multiple times not to get into these programs, blah, 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 blah. Well, of course, E throws a hissy fit and tells one of my other coworkers, like, I'm not going to be a punching bag, blah, 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 blah. And so decides that he's going to leave. Sorry, I'm getting text messages. Nobody ever wants to talk to me unless I am recording a voiceover or like when I'm at work and I'm with a patient. It's the only time anybody ever texts me. Anyways, it is what it is. So, yeah, I come back from lunch and they're just like, my one coworker is just like, yeah, he said he was going to leave. And I'm like, well, that's BS. So while all this is happening, the CNO of the hospital is up in our department talking to our team lead about, you know, like, hey, what's going on? Like, I need an update with everything. And so our CNO finds out that he has left, like, gone home, not just like lunch leave, like home. And so CNO is like, tell him to call me or, you know, get him on the phone or something. We need to talk. So she basically tells him, you either come back right now or you're fired, because like, very critical day, I guess, whatever. And he just like absolutely refused. He was like, I'm not coming back, like whatever. And so our CNO was just like, yeah, you're not welcome back here. And so she contacts my supervisor and tells my supervisor, you need to start termination process. So my supervisor finds out what happened, and like obviously he's throwing a fit because he's just like, WTF, like, why'd you leave? And so we spent, I think, like a week and a half just kind of like, because our like, so basically I work for one company, but we are contracted, like the company, like we're contract workers for the hospital that I'm based out of, and the company that I'm actually employed by refused to terminate, which we don't really know why. Quite frankly, we don't care. It's none of our business, but they just refused to terminate. So we basically spent like a week and a half at home, which I'm assuming he didn't get paid for it, but if he had PTO, then, you know, he had the option to get paid for it, I guess. But yeah, so ended up, he actually ended up, like, long story short, basically, he ended up getting a work from home job, which pissed me off because I've been trying to get a work from home job for like the past 6 months now, and so has like half of my department, and we're all just like, what the fuck is going on with that? So anyways, so Wednesday was the beginning of all the drama. We did come back up on the computer systems, but you know, now it's like, now we got to deal with everything else that's been going on. Friday was payday. I ended up working in the morning from like 7 to 11 because we were short-staffed in the morning. I wasn't originally going to work because I was supposed to go to lunch with my friend and my supervisor was just like, well, can you come in and work? And I was like, I guess. So I did. So payday, I had to work, and then after work I went and stopped and got a coffee because I was just over it, over the drama, over everything. Had lunch with my friend, came home, paid my tuition, and did my homework. I'm gonna sneeze. Excuse me. And then Saturday I had to work again. I did some reading, came home and did laundry because I only worked until like noon, I think, just to help cover. Did my laundry, took a nap, cooked and did the dishes. Sunday I slept in, washed my sheets, read my book, had a grocery run, and then I had to drop off my car because he was getting some new shoes, and then I just chilled for the rest of the evening and watched probably CSI or something on the Netflix. But yeah, that was my week. I was working on reading Me Before You. I was making very slow progress on it, not because it's not a hard book to read. I just was not that super interested in it. I found it kind of predictable. Honestly though, spoiler alert, I thought that Lou was gonna like convince him to live for her or whatever, and which I was like, if this is what happens, I'm gonna be super pissed about that. But it's not what happened in the end. Like I said, spoiler alert, but he does end up killing himself, and Lou just he medically kills himself. And Lou just is there to support him because she realizes that there are more people in the world than just her. I'm not gonna lie, not interested in watching the movie. I don't know. It is what it is. I don't know. But yeah, I'm trying to think. It was nice for us to come back up on the computer systems. Obviously, there was a lot of like drama with us coming back up, but I was just happy that we were back up and running. But yeah, that was the extent of the week. You know, just kind of is what it is, I guess. I don't know. I'm very tired. I have to go back to work tomorrow. I've been off of work for a week and a half now, and I have absolutely no desire to go back to work tomorrow. I'm trying to stay positive, but it's just not really working right now. Like, I just really don't want to go back to work. And the later it gets, the more I'm just like, God damn it, now I have to go back to work tomorrow. And like, I'm sure it'll be fine, like, once I get back into the routine, but it's just like, I've been off of work for a week and a half now, you guys. I don't want to go back. I'm sure my coworkers are going to be more than happy to see me, but I just, God, I just don't want to. And like, even more, I'm just like, I want to work from home job. I just want to work by myself, whatever. Anyways, here is the finished spread, a lovely little Viv Wiggle. I tried to capture the gold, sparkly gold hollow as much as I could. Everything I had left in the kit. And thank you all so very much for watching. And until I see you next time, bye-bye.